Need extra money for college? ISL Education Lending Scholarship Program provides $1,000 for college expenses. Registration is easy and no essay is required. Visit www.iowastudentloan.org/register to learn more. The scholarship is open to Iowa residents who are in high school and college students, as well as parents of those students. Register by November 30th for your chance at one of the 45 awards at www.iowastudentloan.org/register.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Welcome to Pretty Lies and Alibis. Join us as we seek the truth and travel the long road to justice. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pretty Lies and Alibis. I'm Gigi Fruit Loop. What you know?
Did you know that the hashtag symbol is technically called an octothorpe?
Did not know that.
Yeah, so the octo refers to the 8 points on the popular symbol, but the thorpe remains a mystery. One of the theories claims it comes from the Old English word village, based on the idea that the symbol looks like a village surrounded by fields. So, and I'm going to start saying octothorpe instead of hashtag.
Yeah, octothorpe, Pretty Lies and Alibis. Yeah.
Only our people would know that, though. So that's good. Yeah.
All right. So we want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Too Cool T-Shirt Quilts. Go to toocooltshirtquilts.com/Pretty Lies and Alibis. Check them out. They'll know we sent you. And so we're going to jump back into these text messages. I've been following the Husel trial, but honestly, it's very technical. We've talked about this before. It's not anything we can make daily episodes out of. Kind of looking for a new trial to cover. But in the meantime, I don't think it's something, we can maybe update once a week. I was a little bold in thinking we could do dailies on that. It's lasting forever and it's all medical jargon. So we're watching that, but we're going to back up.
It's different if it's like O.J. Simpson and you're seeing all this evidence the whole time.
Yeah, essentially, it's just, it's going to come down to, can Jose Baez convince one juror that his intent was not murder, it was compassion? That's where this case is going to end up.
Yeah.
Ultimately. The other thing I've been doing, I've been catching up on some Jodi Arias stuff. She still has a very active webpage, and she also is still selling her artwork, and she blogs on there. So maybe in the next few weeks, I want to get an episode together and kind of pick some things she's talked about in her blog and do an episode on her, because a lot of our listeners followed that case really closely. And not much has come out in the news over the last few years about her, nor should it. She's in prison. But you can find some stuff online about her thoughts and things. So I'm working on that right now, too. So we're going to pick up where we left off. We're going to reread a couple of the last texts we did last night. So this is outgoing from Zulema Lori on April the 13th, 2019. Previously,
2019.
Oh, Lord, y'all. Look, my
2019.
I hadn't even filled it up since I've been back home. So if you remember the last text from Lori, they talk about going through the different states and clearing those, I guess. They got 12 states done. So the next text, Zulema says, I'm glad you're okay. Yes, the Lord wants us to be patient. I'm learning that little by little. I've called a storm. Are you experiencing it over there? Love you and miss you. Text me when you get back. I have some things to share with you. Then that next day was September 21st when you had your visitation.
From Lori on 4/14. Sorry, I lost you girls. I had it on September 22nd. The same day Moroni, met with Joseph every year for all those years before he got the plates. He first appeared to him on the 21st, but continued through the night to the 22nd. Then he always met with him on the 22nd.
And she says that completes the revelation and prophecy. Um, she later says, please join us in Zoom if you can. Serena is with us now. So the next day, on April the 15th of 2019, she says, how are you? I hope all is well with you. Since I've been going to help you every night, is that why I wake up around 3 a.m. every night?
And from Lori, she says, yes, it is. I've been calling you all the time. We just cleared Montana, Oregon, and Washington. You are always here when I call you. You are amazing. How are you today?
Great. Tax day, no fun. I owe a lot, but oh well, what can you do?
That's you again.
Send me some tax angels, please. I mean, why didn't they just wait until the end of the world? Why are they worried about taxes?
Exactly. You don't have to file, right? No
And then
way.
she says, thank you.
From Lori, financial genius angels on the way.
Thank you.
From Lori on April 16th. How are you today? Did you feel me call you at about 10 a.m. your time? I was in the celestial room and we cleared Cali in Alaska. I were there. I don't know what that means. It was so cool. I think she's saying I wish you were there. It was so cool. From Lori again. You were there. She's correcting what she was supposed to say.
I love this. Last night at 3:30 a.m., I woke up again. I went back to sleep and I had a dream of what's coming. Ash falling from the sky, floods, lack of water and food, the coalition restrictions and control over the people living in very bad conditions. It was gruesome.
From Lori, sorry, babe! Exclamation. That sounds about right.
So, same day. Wow, it is soon.
Lori says, yes, ma'am.
Oh wow, you're amazing. I'm glad my spirit can help. I'm still waking up at 3:30 a.m. laughing out loud. Go
From
ahead.
Lori.
Wait. I'm sorry. I think
It's all right.
go ahead.
Uh, from Lori, don't know if you're busy, but calling your spirit to help clear some states now. Like, what are you clearing the states of? Zombies?
Oh my gosh.
Like, what the
Yeah,
world?
that's what it was if you remember. They were removing
Yeah,
yeah, it was the zombies.
but you would. Oh my goodness, I'm speechless. So
Yeah.
you would think, okay, you're clearing all these zombies. Where do they go, Lori, Chad, and Zulema? Like, did it make the news that
People
5
just
million zombies were found dead in California? Like,
people just dropping in the streets because of
yeah,
Lori and Zulema.
yeah.
So Lori says, let's see, I think that's you.
Uh, you said, go ahead working, but my spirit will be there.
Oh,
Did you
and then
say that
she
one?
says yes. And then Zulema, this is 2 days later
Yeah.
on April the 20th. She said, I felt Satan came to stop me and he couldn't get to me.
From Lori, that's awesome.
And then on the 21st, hey girl, what's going on? Melanie just sent me a message. Are you okay?
Now, this is the time on this day. This is when Lori creates that fictitious email and sends to Chad about coming and speaking at the fictitious event in Houston.
Ah,
So Lori says, "Send me some fire, girl."
sending fire right now. Now, the next day, Zulema says, I've been thinking about you a lot today. How are you? You okay?
Lori says, "Yep, still working on it. Can you talk tonight?"
Yes, I can. I'm taking my kids out to dinner so we can spend some time together. But after that, I'll be home chilling. And then
She
a
actually
minute
sends that
later, she
message
sends
twice.
the same message.
I ain't gonna lie. When I do that, it's one because either I don't think it went through, or two, somebody didn't answer me, so I sent it again.
Yeah, and this was a minute later, so it's almost like, sometimes it'll say message did not send, and you click it. A lot of times I copy and paste and send again, and then they both go.
Yep.
Yep. So the next day, or actually 2 days later on April 24th, hey love, how are you? Are you doing okay?
Lori responds, "I'm okay. How are you? I've been calling you. We have been clearing countries." Lori again on April 24th. Working on the world! We cleared over 660 million in the U.S. alone. Also did Canada, Mexico, and Greenland.
What's Greenland done to her?
Ain't nothing but ice up there, right?
I know, right?
Them people are freezing. Like, it's cold. Like,
They probably appreciate some fire up there.
Look, they ain't no zombies in Greenland. It's too cold. Yeah.
So, same day from Zulema. I love to hear that. It's been a few crazy days. I had an intruder come in my house when we were at church. Luckily, my sister-in-law was here. I believe the person left weapons and time bombs in Kara's room. She got sick very fast. Dude, this is like, it's hard not to laugh reading this. I mean, good grief. So then Zulema says, that's amazing. Wow, what fantastic work you're doing.
Lori finally responds, that's crazy.
And then Zulema, Chad told me it was a dark person human. I've been cleansing and casting for 3 days.
It was probably Alex in that that mask he wore when he tried to shoot Tammy. It's probably who it was.
Oh my gosh.
Sheesh. Lori says crazy again.
And yep, we need to protect ourselves all the time. They know who we are.
Lori says, yes, they do! Exclamation. I'm limping. JJ has a broken leg. Same spot they hit me. He's in a cast from hip to toe. It's a crazy war. I had forgotten that. If I knew that, I've forgotten that.
You know, I'll have to ask Eric. But I think he did confirm that JJ did have a broken leg.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
He was very active on scooters and stuff, so it's not out of the ordinary.
And that was April. I don't think we saw many pictures or videos of him during that time. We know when he went to Rexburg in September, he was out running around. So,
yeah.
So Zulema says, oh my goodness, that's crazy too. And then Zulema puts the little female symbol.
Yeah.
And says, we will win. So then we jump from April 24th to April 29th. Zulema says,
why.
Okay, tell us why, Fruit Loop.
Because her and Chad fly to Houston.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Yeah. Or they spent the weekend together in Houston. Yep. That was the whole the whole email,
Yeah, can you
That's
speak in our
those dates are
right
5 days. At least on here it's 5 days.
And I mean, look, here's the thing. It tells you that Lori knew if she were to email Chad and say, hey babe, let's hook up for a few days. If Tammy saw that, obviously there'd be problems. So it goes to show you that she's not so far gone that she doesn't know things are wrong that she's doing because she's covering her tracks.
Yeah. Okay, we covered the what's the guy, the serial killer we covered? His name just
Ramirez.
Yeah, we covered that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
and truly evil. Like with him, I said it when we were doing this. When I look at a picture of him, I have a reaction. Like it is, you can feel the evil radiating. This is just like Dungeons and Dragons for, morons, essentially, with a little Harry Potter thrown in. Thank you very much for.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to. Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Yeah, good job, Chad. Good job.
Yeah. So we jumped 5 days here because they were together in Houston to the 29th. Hi, beautiful. How are you? I've been thinking about you today. Are you okay? How are things going over there?
From Lori, hey, beautiful girl, I'm doing okay. Need some fire from you. Getting ready to clear some countries. Want to call me? We can do it together.
Yes. Just let me feed my dogs and I'll call you.
Okay, perf. Oh
Look,
my
I'm gonna
God.
tell you, if every time I texted you and we text back and forth, hey beautiful,
Perf.
so weird.
Okay, perf.
All right, so the same day, call me back. I couldn't get through. It went to voicemail.
She probably called her own phone.
How can
From
you?
Lori.
Which you got like 7 phones? Pick a
Yeah.
phone.
Which one? From Lori. It won't go through. Talk about interference.
I can feel it, and I just saw it. It's a legion trying to stop us. Then she says, "I will be with you no matter what. I'm powering up, sending fire now."
From Lori. Okay, I'm doing it now then. You will be here. You come every time. Then there's a photo sent that we don't know what it is. Then Zulema sends another photo back.
Probably selfies. Hey,
Yeah,
beautiful.
with
Um,
maybe fire coming out. I don't know. Uh, Lori again on 429 says, "Hope you felt that. You are powerful, girl."
and Zulema says, "I love to send that fire." Then, same day, I was given a white giant feather in the temple last week. An angel came and handed it to me. After much research, I believe it means that I've reached a level and that the Lord is giving me his protection, shield, and buckler against the enemy.
Lori responds with, "I love it. That's so awesome. He is so great. We cleared all of South America!" Exclamation. Hundreds of millions of them.
Yes, I love it. And then we jump from April 29th to May 2nd of 2019. Hi, beautiful, going into the temple. I found out yesterday that I'm traveling to the terrestrial realm and seeing women there. I would love to hear your experience with it if you have time to talk or text today sometime. Love you. Then the same day, I just wanted to know if everything was okay with you. Are you and your family okay?
Lori responds on 5-2. Hey, pretty girl, we are hanging in there. Just finished clearing the world today. Ah! Exclamation. It's a big deal. You are there every day part with me. We are learning and growing in our powers every day. How are you?
I'm good. I'm starting to travel the terrestrial realm at the temple now. Although today I had a very different experience and I had the feeling that something may happen to one of your family members.
So Lori responds on 5-2. Call me! Exclamation.
I'll call you in a few. And then a few minutes later, I can't get through. It keeps going directly to your voicemail. So we skip ahead 2 days from May the 2nd to May the 4th. Hi, beautiful. Are you okay? Are the 18 out? Is there a new layer out? I was under attack this afternoon right after I had a message at the temple today. Could we try and do a call with you and Serena? Can you talk?
So this time frame here on May 5th, this is when she Googles the screenshot of the Malachite stone for her wedding bands.
Mm, mm.
So Lori says, yes, try to call me. The 18 are not out till Thursday, but since the DE are all gone from the earth, the entities are stepping it up.
We just tried and it goes straight to voicemail. I sent you a Zoom invite on your email. Could you join us like that since the phone is not letting us? And then she says, what about this last Thursday? Were they out? So this jumps to the next day, May 5th. Apparently, they're either talking on other phones or she joined the Zoom. We can't hear you, love. We have major interference.
Lori responds, sorry, I lost you. Can we try again in 15 minutes?
Yes, I'm signing up for a paid account. We all got disconnected.
I can get back on in about 20 minutes. Have to do some things for JJ.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let them know.
From Lori, hi, can you text me a list of the powers we are going to use?
Yeah, crystals, vibrating fire, ice, water, lightning, wind, stormy sky, and fiery
Cherubim.
Yeah, that. And then on the
Hey,
same day,
that sounds like all the different flavors of Mountain Dew now.
I know, right?
Yeah, or Gatorade. Yeah.
Zulema says, I feel the ice is going to be the most critical because, as Mel said, it paralyzes them. I saw that on the Adventures of Link video game. All the video games have like freeze them with ice and fire.
Yeah. And we know the majority of the time when they say Mel, normally it's Melanie Pulowski. That Lori calls her Mel.
I wish they would have called her Melanice to make it easier for
I
us.
know, right?
Gosh.
So from Lori on 5-5, I love it. That's so good. Looking forward to talking in the morning.
Me too. It was great to see you today.
Lori responds, I love seeing you too. How fun to have all of us together. Powerful.
Zulema says yes and puts 2 of the female stick figures in the text. This is the same day because of transformation. I always like that crystal. It's beautiful. We jump to the next day, May the 6th. Is Garrett aware of who we are? Last night I had a very vivid and disturbing dream. I was at your house. It was a very big house and Garrett was there. You were there. Your daughter was there.
From Lori on 5-6, he is aware. Yes, he uses a lot of weapons and tactics against me. It's a constant struggle. I forget who Garrett is.
You know, I literally was just about to ask you. I forgot. Who's Garrett?
I don't remember hearing that name.
I'll have to think about it.
I mean, it wasn't Charles because he was Ned or Nick or whichever day it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Hey, the listeners will tell us.
It's probably really obvious, but you know.
Well, I forgot the other night. I just brain cloud that Melanie Gibbs' husband was Brendan, and then Melanie Pulaski's was Brandon.
Yeah.
So I forgot that. I was like, oh, she spelled something wrong, and then they were like, no, that's. So our people keep us straight, so they'll tell us who Garrett is. I forget.
Yeah, I think maybe Garrett might have been Charles initially.
It may have been.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
All right. So Zulema says there was a lot of people in your house. Yeah, I can see how that can be a struggle. He is a lot of help.
Lori responds, how do you think I can clear them?
Maybe that's what John was trying to tell me. You will cleanse and heal the earth, he said. I'm asking on how we can do this. I'll find out more and then we can work on it.
Lori responds, perfect. I was told that was John the Revelator.
Oh, wow. Okay, this helps me a lot. And then later, Zulema says, I have more to tell you about my dream. I was actually in your house. It's very big, by the way. He has servants working for him. So he had a maid, a carpenter, a cleaner that I didn't see much of it, just that it was cleaning. Also, I'm going to tell you what. Were they dabbling in some LSD or something?
This is Mario right here.
Oh
Secret
my God.
compartments under the floor with
They're
coins.
secret-
You can get the coin.
I'm gonna throw a turtle shell at you, Fruit Loop.
Yeah.
Also, there are secret compartments under the floors with 3 doors that open up to the right, up to the left, and then up to the right again. The flower beds are moving up and down. There's 2 of them. They looked like they were floating. Serena is doing a study today on what we need to do to clear and clean your home and get rid of the servants he has. Could you get on the Zoom a few minutes early tomorrow morning? I'll be powering up until then.
See, it's Mario, the little flowers that come up and down, up and down. I told you. From Lori, yes, let's do it.
Sounds like she takes as long to boot up as my computer does.
For real.
So Zulema says, great. And then the next day on May the 7th, I sent a new link to you. Serena and I are already in.
Boom. Do you want to stop here?
Yeah, let's stop here.
Okay. All right. Oh, look, there's just 3 more that they'll close this out and then.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So Lori responds, it won't let me on. Can you send again?
Please use the one that Serena sent yesterday. All of us are on.
And then let's stop there.
Yeah. Madness.
I'm telling you, it's like 80s games times a million.
Yeah, you could tell they grew up in the 80s.
Yeah.
Had them first Ataris and the first Nintendos and man. You know, it's crazy though, and I said this last night. Charles really had no idea what he was up against. He was writing letters and had this hope in his heart. And we see now with this document dump, she was in left field, out to lunch, gone, like checked out. And man.
I mean, the sad thing is he says, I love her too much. I'm the only one trying to help her.
Yeah. Imagine if her family had, other than Adam, had banded together and done a big intervention. What might have happened? You know what I mean?
Summers believe in this whole stuff too.
Right. And then Kay and Larry, bless their hearts, had no clue what was going on.
Yeah. Not unless you were in this inner circle did you know what was going on.
No. And, for me, I honestly wonder what Tylee knew, because I know she was living at Alex at his place during this, but she wasn't there the whole time, and she was with them in Rexburg. And I've always wondered, is that something they kept from her? Obviously, she wasn't dumb. She probably knew something crazy was up. I really do wonder, had to be hard for her to sit back and watch this unraveling of her mom.
Yeah, and if you remember, Melanie asked her, does Tylee have a way to contact Adam? I think it was Adam or Charles. I know it was Adam. Adam or Charles, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And Lori responds, no.
Well, she took Tylee's phone after Charles was murdered, right? Yeah. Isn't that when she took the phone?
Yeah, so it was Adam and somebody. Does he? Oh, Brandon, maybe.
Brandon, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you think about it. The kid has no way to contact anybody. Now, there were Facebook messages, and that's included in all this dump. And I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, we should go back and see if there's. I know a lot of it was redacted, some of it.
Yeah,
but and I kind of always will wonder, was Tylee murdered first? Because did she say, "Hey, I'm going to talk to Colby. I'm going to talk to this person. You're out of control. This is crazy."
Yeah.
You have to wonder, and maybe we'll find out, because they're not super secretive digitally. So I don't know if we'll find a motive, like a for sure motive, but I'm curious. I really do think Tylee probably called her out on her bullhawk.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do some more of these texts. And if anything happens with competency, we're keeping an eye on that. We can hop on. So, all right, guys, have a good afternoon, and we will see you soon.